Well, hello, mamas. Hello, everybody. Let's study with Jessie, which is me, Jessica Coulter, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring, where we're talking about time management secret 3 for your teens today. The focus, awareness. So, mamas, before we get going, let me know. Would you say your teen is aware of his time? By that I mean, does your teen know how much each assignment is going to take? How many minutes? How many days? Yes or no? Just a very simple, very first thought answer that comes to your head. Let me know down below. Before we go too much further, if you're not a member of my group, if we haven't had a chance to really meet and let me help you help your teen, join me in my Facebook group after the video at the link in the description. All right. I asked you, Mama, if your teen is aware of his time because this is an essential component of time management. Okay. Now, if your teen sits down to do an assignment that the teacher intended to be really quick, really easy, like we're talking 10, 15 minutes, maybe not even that much, just literally a check in to make sure your teen understood what the teen is hoping, is expecting everyone to have gotten from today's lesson. Your teen sits down to do this thing super quick, super easy, and instead of it taking 10 minutes, like the teacher expected, it takes an hour. That's a big problem, a big concern that your teen does not have time management skills. Okay? Why does this happen? Well, you might be getting frustrated that your teen seems to be doing homework all day, every day. Or maybe it seems like your teen is just always behind or has lots of missing assignments. Well, if your teen sits down to do this assignment, like I said, very quick, very easy was the intention. And instead of sitting down, focusing on that assignment, just getting it done, start to finish, with no distractions, no, checking his phone, no getting up to go to the bathroom, no, none of that. Just literally sits down and focuses. That assignment will take 10, 15 minutes like it's supposed to. But if your child does problem number 1, then goes to the bathroom. Your child finishes problem number 1 and then checks something on his computer. And then 30 minutes later, he's like, oh, wait, I have homework. So he goes back to his homework. This idea of stopping and starting, of not staying focused, that's the reason your teen takes so long to get his homework done. And that's not even talking about the fact maybe your teen understands the homework or doesn't understand the homework, like literally the content. Okay, we're just talking about your child's ability to manage his time, to stay focused. Okay, because distractions are a huge component when it comes to time management. Now you might be going, all right, Jessica, you said this video, the secret, was all about an awareness. Well, the reason I asked that, and I'm glad you pointed out, is because I want you to think about this, and I want you to ask your teen, does he know how long that assignment was supposed to take? Does he know how long that assignment could have taken if your child had not been so distracted? If he would have started, he would have finished with 100% attention. Okay? Because that is something your teen might not be aware he's even doing. He might not realize, oh, I wasn't 100% focused. He might not have realized, yeah, I spent 20 minutes on TikTok. Oh, I spent, 30 minutes looking at this funny video and sending Snapchats back to my friend. Okay, he might not have realized he wasted that much time. So that's where the awareness comes in. Does your teen know how long he's spending on each assignment, how long he's spending on each break, how long he's spending on each distraction? Okay, so I've got a couple strategies here for you I want to share with you. Before I do, though, thanks for watching here on YouTube. Thanks for watching on Facebook. Be sure to follow, be sure to subscribe to Ace Cookie Tutoring, as I will be sharing more time management secrets with you here, as well as in my upcoming event all about time management. So, strategies. Well, the simplest thing for your teen to do to start to develop this awareness, to see, am I focused when I need to be focused? Am I spending the amount of time I think I'm spending on each activity, each thing for school? Well, simplest thing is literally to have your child create a checklist, okay? Like some kind of something like on a whiteboard, scrap of paper, whatever. But literally, as soon as your teen gets home from school, whenever he sits down to do his homework, to study for that test, whatever academic thing he needs to do, have him get out that whiteboard, that scrap of paper, write down the time that he starts doing whatever. Have him write down the time, have him write down what class he's working on. Okay, it doesn't have to be, assignment 4.3, problems 10 through 15. No, he can just literally write 415 English. Like, that's totally fine. And the goal here is that your child will write down the name of the class, the time, and then he'll make a mark each time he's distracted. Each time he notices, oh, I picked up my phone that had nothing to do with his English class. How many times he watched a video on his computer that had nothing to do with English class. How many times he got to the bathroom, went to get a snack, talked to his brother, took a quick nap, whatever it is that your teen's doing. Instead of that English homework, he puts a tick mark, a mark. And then once he's done with the English paper, English assignment, whatever it is he's working on, say for class, like I said, we're talking about English here, have him write down the time next to it that he finished. Okay. The goal will be he will be surprised or he'll be impressed. Hopefully he won't go, oh man, it took me 2 hours to do this. There's 15 marks. What did I do those 15 marks? And instead your teen will do, oh wow, there's only 2 marks. That's really awesome. And 2 marks, 30 minutes. Like, that's awesome. That's, not very much time at all. And I want your teen to get to the point where he realizes the more tick marks, the more distractions, well, then the longer it takes, the more time he's wasting on things that, aren't what he should be doing. And because he was distracted, he didn't get as good a grade as he wanted. He didn't learn as much as he wanted. And, that was time he could spend doing something more fun than just sneaking in little distractions like quick videos, quick chats, all of those things. Okay, so this is just one strategy of very many that I would love to teach you, that I would love to help your teen develop and tie to his learning style, as well as help him actually implement in all of his classes. So definitely, if you want some more strategies, you want some more information about time management for your teen, so distractions aren't a problem, so focus isn't a problem, so procrastination stops being a problem, join my Facebook group. There's a link in the description. Click it, answer a couple questions, and you'll be good to go. So I can help you learn more about time management and why it's so important for your teen's success at school. So have an awesome night. We'll see you tomorrow for another time management secret. Bye, mamas.